Whenever there's a fire that displaces someone from their home, the Red Cross is there to help.
But a recent deadly apartment fire in Milwaukee was among the top disasters in the country at the time, during what's been already a busy year for the agency.
New at 10, Tom Durian shows us how a local apartment building fire almost took on the disaster rating more commonly reserved for hurricanes.
From the outside, you can see just a bit of fire damage at this apartment building at 29th and Mitchell, but inside there are 105 units, and everyone had to leave, which in times of COVID means a massive response.
My whole life it just went from something to nothing.
For the American Red Cross here in Wisconsin, that might be an understatement.
We served 25% of the total amount of folks that we served for the entire year of 2020.
More than 1,000 people in 2 months, the majority right here in the Milwaukee area. To give you perspective, last year they helped 4,100 people in the entire year. This January 28th apartment building fire on Milwaukee's south side, where one person died and another was injured, really stressed the system.
Basically, I'm starting all over again at ground zero because everything I had was in that apartment.
It's just part of one of the more than 60 families that had to be helped out when flames tore through the building.
All of those residents were displaced immediately, and we worked with them for 5 weeks.
And in times of COVID, that means each family needed their own hotel room, whereas in a normal year, they may have been housed together in a shelter. Listen to these numbers: 2,000 hotel room nights, 7,000 meals, 3,800 snacks, and 113 staff and volunteers from 5 states working on just this one fire.
2 weeks ago, the third largest disaster that we were working with nationally was this Milwaukee fire.
That's right. This apartment fire was third only to ice storm responses in the south. The Red Cross rates disaster response on a scale from 1 to 5. 5 reserved for a massive hurricane.
This was a level 4 operation, which is a very, very large and long-standing fire that we had to deal with.
The last 2 people that were in housing because of this fire checked out of their rooms today. Reporting on Milwaukee's south side, Tom Durian, TMJ4 News.
Tom, thank you.